All right. Hi, Panthers. So this week we're going to be talking about um, principle of design. And principles of design are a little bit different than elements of art. Our elements of art have been vocabulary words and art projects we've been working on all week up until now. And they are things like line, shape, and forms, value or shading, texture. And so we've kind of started to master and we understand all these words, but now we need to implement them into artwork using some principles of design. So, what we're going to be talking about this week is something called pattern and repetition. Let me show you guys. I'm going to share my screen for just a moment, and I want to walk you guys through a visual as I speak about this subject of pattern and repetition. Now, oh, I don't we want to present. Here we go. So now, when we talk about pattern and repetition, I want you guys to understand that pattern is when we take things like lines and shapes and colors, things we know about, and we repeat them in a piece of artwork. So pattern and repetition can be found anywhere and everywhere. Here's a couple of examples here where if you look at the individual pictures, you're going to see repeated shapes, repeated colors, repeated lines that all create one piece of artwork. So my challenge for you guys, I want you guys to take a walk around your home or even go outside and take pictures of any patterns you might find. So try to find somewhere between 3 and 5 patterns. Let me show you what I found. I took a quick walk around my home and I took some pictures of patterns that I saw. Here's my living room rug. I'm seeing a pattern of black and white. I'm seeing repeated lines. You guys can see repeated lines were going to be things like arched lines, curved lines. I'm seeing repeated shapes like circles and design elements all up in this rug. Also looks like I need to vacuum. Okay, here's another piece of pattern. This is some wallpaper in my home where I'm seeing, again, repeated colors. I see this yellow, orange. I'm seeing this blue. I'm seeing this orangey color. So some colors are just showing up all over the place. We see flowers, but if you look at them, it's broken up into individual shapes that keep repeating. See the petals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It repeats 5 times, and that's just in one flower. So once again, we're going to see lots of repeating lines, repeating shapes, and repeating colors. This is my radiator cover. This has wonderful pattern. It's so cool. It's metal, and you see repeating squares all over the place. I'm seeing bigger squares. I'm even seeing these teeny tiny shapes that look like they belong in a Tetris game. I'm seeing repeated vertical lines. And again, that pattern of repetition of just white. The whole thing is made out of white metal. I went around my home and I found some more things. My daughter's teepee in our basement. Even the teepee has a design. It has black, white, done in thick lines, repeated colors. My window to my front door is repeated shapes, square, rectangle. I even took a picture of a side of my pillow. So you guys can see this repeated colors, this interesting Greek key design going down the side of the pillow. So like I said, we can find patterns everywhere. So see if you can find some, take pictures, and then post them on Seesaw.